Hi, in last video we have seen what is the for loop in Python. In this video we are going to solve this all 9 problem, and with the help of this problem we will get more familiar with the for loop, because I'm going to solve this 9 problem with the help of for loop only. So with the help of this we will get more clarity and deep knowledge of the for loop. So let's start, but before going to start, please like and subscribe my channel. So first let me copy this first statement, problem statement. Yeah. So the problem statement is that write a program to print star to n number of times. So what I'm trying to say, I need to print the star to n number of times. For example, here first I'm going to take one input function, and with the help of this input function I will take the user input, and based on that user input I will print the star pattern. So for example, I'm taking one variable x, or not x, I'm taking n equals to then input function input, and as we know this input is to take the any input from the user. We are using this input function, which is built-in function provided by the Python. So here we can write any message. For example, we can write enter number, then next what I need to do. So as per the problem statement what I have written, write a program to print star to n number of times. So what I will do, then I will take one for loop. How I can get to know like I need to take the for loop? So here you can see, here we have given one range like n. N is nothing but the number. So what I'm trying to say, going to perform one activity at certain number of times. It means we are going to repeat the things. So if we are going to repeat the things at certain amount of time, at that time we should go for the for loop. So the syntax for the for loop is for, then for each element. In last video I have already explained you how to read this statement. So for, where for is the fixed keyword and x is the variable, you can take any element in the place of x. So for each element in, so where in range, what is the range? N. So if you are writing like that, it means for each element in the range. And for example, you are giving n equals to 5. So what will be the range? So the range will be 0 to 4. See, I'm repeating again. For example, you are giving n equals to 5. So what will be the range? So the range will be 0 to 4. Because when you write 5 here, so it will exclude the last element. It will not include the last element. So, and it will start from the 0. Because of that only, it will consider 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will not include 5. So 0 to 4 is nothing but the 5 digit or 5 number. So based on that condition only, if we are entering any number, so it will consider from 0 and it will go at minus n minus 1. So let me keep n here only. Then what I need to do? So for each element in the range of n, I need to simply print the star. So print star. If I want to print something, then I have to write inside the single quote or either double quote. That's it only. So let me run. See, here, whatever I have written here is printing here, enter number. So for example, I want up to 5. So then again click me run. See, here we are getting some error. 1 second. Yeah, here we have did one mistake. Remember, in my previous video only I have told you, if anything we are taking with the help of the input function. So by default, it will going to be considered as a string only. So the same error we are getting here. See, string object cannot be interpreted as an integer. So what happening here? I'm taking n, and here I'm passing n as the number or integer. But we know if we are taking anything with the help of the input function, so by default it's going to be considered as a string only. So here we need to do the typecasting. So let me show you how we can do the typecasting. For that, int, then this entire thing inside the bracket. Yeah, that's it. Then let me run again. See, total 5 star is printing, and I don't want to print star in one by one. I want to print in one single line. So how we can do that things? So first let me add here one column so it will look good. And second, what I have told you, I don't want to print in one by one line. I want to print in one line. So for that, what we can do here, comma, see, in the print statement, every statement is going to be print in the new line. Because of that only, each and every star are printing in the new lines. They are not going to be continue in the same line. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end equals to single quote, and here I'm passing space. It means what I'm trying to say, I don't want to end the print function as the new line. I want to end the print function as the space only. So what it will happen, let me show you. 1 second. See. So it's coming like this. So for example, if I want to print space here, so I need to provide space here. 1 second. Space here. Then let me run. See, like that. So this was our first problem, where we have seen how we can write a program to print the star to the n number of times. So this number can be vary as per your requirement. So let me do 10 and run. See, this is our first program where we have seen how we can print the star pattern in one line. And one more thing, see, here what we have seen how we can use the input function, which is we are already know this input function and working of this input function. Then we have did the typecasting, because input always going to be considered by default string only. Because of that only we have converted to integer. Then second, we have seen the for loop, and in for loop we have seen the range function. In the last video we have only seen the range function. This is the Python built-in function which is used to generate the sequence of the number based on the our requirement. Then here we have learned one new things, and so if you don't want to break the line, or if you don't want to run each and every statement in the new line, at that time you can use the end. So with the help of the end keyword, we can print the statement in a one single line, and here we can add whatever we want. See, if I'm using comma, then all the star are getting separated by the comma. So based on our requirement, we can modify this one. Yeah. So let me comment this entire thing and we will go for the next problem. So the next problem is write a program to print the square shape with the star symbol. This is little bit complicated, and we can say not a complicated. It is also good problem statement. So let me copy this one. Write a program to print square shape. As we all know, what is the square shape? The square shape is nothing but the all the side of these boxes should be same. So let's start. So first I need to take the input from the user. For that I'm taking the same code only here. Simply copying this one and paste here. Then second, to print the star, it means we are going to do some repetitive task. For that I want for loop, then copy this one and print here. After that, what I want to do, I want to print the star. So again copy this one and print here. But here is the twist. See, what I need to do, I need to print star in square shape. So I want to print star. That is a confirm thing. Okay. But there is a one twist. I want to print star in the square shape. It means I want to print same number of star in the horizontal and vertical in both direction. So I want to print star how many times? So I want to I have to multiply. So this star is used for multiplication. And see, first star what I have written inside this string or inside the single quote, it will print as it is. Then second star is nothing but I'm using for multiplication. And how many time I want? N time. For that I'm writing n. Let me run. See. So first let me give for small value so you will get clear idea. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think due to this we are not getting a proper shape. So let me hard code this value. So 4. See. So what is the meaning of this square shape? The length and width should be same. So see, here 1, 2, 3, 4 star and here also 1, 2, 3, 4 star. So this is the square shape what we want to achieve. So let me repeat again what we have did for each element in the range. So what is the range? 4. So what I want to do, I want to print the star. So how many times I want to print the star? So the range what I have given. So it will first print 4 star. Why? Because the range is 4. It means it will start from 0 to 3. So it will first initially it will be 0. Because here starting from 0 to 3. 4 means 0 to 3. So first time it will be the 0. So it will come here, then star. Here already we have written this pattern. Then into n. So what is the n? N is the 4. So it will print 4 star. Let me show you one by one. So you will get clear idea. For example, let me comment this one. And so for example, I'm taking 1. It means 0. Because it will not going to be consider the element, last element. So last element is the 1 only. So it will consider 0 only. So see, if 0, then what will be happen? See, it is printing 1. It's printing only one line with the 4 star. Why 4 star? Because this star is going to multiply with this number of star. So here 4 and 4 star into 4 star. So because of that only it's printing 4 star. So second time it will increase, then it will be to 2. So then again let me run and show you. See, this time it is printing 2 rows. Then again third time it will be the 3. Then 3 row. So because of that only we have written n here. And means and is nothing but 0 to 4. Sorry, 0 to 3. Because maximum length is the 4. So it will not going to consider the last element. It will consider from 0 to n minus 1 only. So n minus 1 is nothing but the 4 minus 1 equals to 3. So because of that only we are getting this pattern. So I hope you get clear idea how this pattern is getting generated. So let me comment this one. So this was the second problem. Write a program to print the square shape with the star symbol. Let's solve the next problem. See, write a program to print square shape with digit symbol. One second, let me copy this one. Print here. See, the same pattern we need to draw, but this time we are not going to use the star symbol. We need to use digit like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. So what we required? First we required this n. So let me take here. Then again we required for loop. Why? Because we are going to perform some iterative statement. Because of that only we required for loop. Then what we need to print? So we need to print square shape. But this time we want digit symbol, not a star. So copy this one. Print here. Then here we want concatenation. But these are the numbers. So to achieve the concatenation, we need to do the typecasting because the x is the integer type. And if we multiply the integer with the integer, we will get the result of multiplication. But we don't want the multiplication. We want concatenation to multiply the string. Because of that only, we need to do the typecasting. So how we can do the typecasting? For example, I want string, for that str. And here I'm taking +1. See, why I'm taking +1? For example, when this n equals to 4, it means 0 to 3. So at the time when it is a 0, so what will happen? 0 multiply with anything, it will give result to 0. Let me check once again. Let me give 1. And let me run. See, we are getting correct output. So let me do for n. N is nothing but n minus 1. So let me run this one. See, we are getting the square pattern, and in place of symbol, in place of star, we are getting digit. So what I'm saying, why I have taken 1? Because initially x will be the 0. So if anything, for example, initially x will be the 0. So what will happen? Let me show you. See, it will print 0 also. So if you don't want to print 0, then you can add +1 here. +1. And if you run at that time, you will get like this. So based on requirement, you can modify this one. If you want to print 0 also, then you can go directly. No need to take 1. So let me remove this one. And let me run. Yeah. So what is the problem statement? Write a program to print the square shape with the digit symbol. So I hope you get clear idea because it's a very easy. So let me comment this entire thing. So let's continue with the next problem, which is this one. Write a program to print square with alphabet symbol. So first, what we have seen, how we can achieve the square shape with the star pattern. Then second, we have seen how we can achieve the same square pattern with the digit symbol. And the next, we are going to see how we can achieve the same square shape with the help of alphabet symbol. So let me show you. First, let me copy this one and paste here. So we need to print the square pattern with the help of alphabet symbol. So what I'm trying to say, the same thing, but in place of a 0 or 1, 2, 3, we need to print A, B, C, D like that. So how we can achieve one thing, come here. So first I need to take the n as it is, then I will copy here. Then I need a for loop. So simply again I'm going to copy. Then I need to take the print statement. See, entire thing is same only. The things is changing here. So for example, see, if you are a new, so I am sure you don't know what is the ASCII code. So ASCII code is nothing but the number given to alphabets like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So this every alphabet have some ASCII code. This ASCII code is nothing but the a number given to that particular alphabet. For example, if you want to print capital A, so capital A, the ASCII code for the capital A is 65. Then for capital B, it's a 66. Then capital C, it's a 67. Like that up to A to Z, we need to add one number after 65, like 65, 66, 67, 68, like that up to Z. So it will come, and so these are nothing but the ASCII code. So I think it's a very easy. So you can remember these things, like for capital A, it start with the 65 and up to Z, it will all increase by 1. Like for B 66, for C 67, for D 68, like that. So for that, we have a predefined keyword char. Char is used to convert the ASCII code into the alphabet. So for example, I want to print the capital A. So for that, I have a ASCII code 65. Then plus I'm taking X. Why I'm taking X? Because every time I want to increase. So because of that only I am taking 65. 65 is nothing but the ASCII code for A. Then I want to print n number of time. That's it. So let me run. Here we are getting one error. For example, name char is not defined. I need to take inside the curly bracket. Sorry, inside the bracket. It's a char, CHR. Then run. C. A, B, C, D. 4 times A, 4 times B, 4 times C, 4 times D. So this is how we can print the square pattern with the help of alphabet symbol. So why I have taken 65 here is nothing but the ASCII code for the A. So initially when, for example, n equals to 4. So n equals to 4 is nothing but the 0 to 3. So when it is 0, so for x, n is a 0 means x is also 0, because x is the element which is present in the n. So when initially n is the 0, x will also 0. So 65 plus 0 is nothing but 65 only. Because of that only it's printing A. That's it. So this is how we can print the square pattern with the help of the alphabet symbol. So let me comment this one. So the next problem is, one second. Yeah. Write a program to print right angle triangle with the star symbol. So I hope we all know what is the right angle triangle. So let me copy this one and paste here. So we need to print the right angle triangle with the star symbol. So again the same thing, we need to copy. Let me copy this entire thing and paste here. Let me do the alignment, otherwise we will get error. So this two line is the same only. So let me remove this one also, this, because will not require. Yeah. So here n is nothing but the row. In case of the triangle, we are n is the row. So that much row we need to print for the triangle. And so let's see how we can achieve. So what we want, we need to print the triangle. So basically to print the triangle, we need a two for loop. So let me show you how we can do. And one more thing, using a for loop inside the another for loop is nothing but the nested for loop. So the interviewer might be ask you what is the nested for loop. So you can say a for loop within another for loop is nothing but the nested for loop. Some people also call is inner for loop. So inner for loop and nested for loop, the meaning of the both are the same only. So keep in mind, this is the new concept what we have learned. What is the nested for loop? So the for loop within another for loop is nothing but the nested for loop. Yeah. So let's start. So the first is used to print the number of row, like how many row you want to print for the triangle. So that I have specified, I want four row. Then I need one more for loop, 4. So in that 4 row, what you want to print? So I want to print for each element in range. So what will be the range? So so first I want to print 1 star, then 2 star, then 3 star, then 4 star, like that I want to print. So for each element in the range, so what range? I cannot give n. Why? Because n will be the range from 0 to 4, 0 to 3, because it's not going to consider the last one. So n equals to 4 means 0 to 3. So I cannot pass n here, because in first case I want to print star 1. So if you see the relation, for each element, this x in the range initially will be 0. Initially will be 0 because it start from 0 to 3. So because of that only, for each element in the range of x, what I want to do, I want to print star. So because of that only, I'm taking inside the single quote star, then comma e and d equals to single quote. And after completing this for loop, I want to print one blank space. Because of that only I have taken print. But here is one problem. Let me tell you what. So initially x will be the 0. It means at that time it will not going to print star. So if initially the x is the 0 and it will not going to print the star, so you will get the star printing only for the 1, 2, 3. You will not get for this 0. So it means the row you will get 3 only. But we have given n equals to 4. It means we have to get 4 row. Let me show you 1 second. See, we are getting 3 row only. 1, 2, 3. But we have given n equals to 4. So because of that only, initially we will take plus 1. It means when x is the 0, then plus 1 is nothing but the 1. At that time, we will get 1 extra row. So this is the correct output as per our the statement, which is write a program to print right angle triangle with the star symbol and based on our number. So we have given number 4. So like that, we are printing 4 row. So this is how we can print the star we can print the right angle shape with the help of star symbol. So I hope you get clear idea why I have taken 1 here, because if I'm not going to take 1 here, initially it will start from 0 to 3. So for x equals to 0, so 0 it will not going to print anything. At that time we will get 1 row less. But as per the problem statement, if we are giving the n equals to 4, then 4 rows should be printed. So because of that only we have taken plus 1. And one more thing, with the help of this for loop, we are printing number of rows 1, 2, 3, 4. And with the help of this logic, we are printing these stars, like how many star each and every row should have. So for example, when here is a 1 and x is the 0 is nothing but 1. So it will print 1 star. When here is a 1 and here is a 1, it means 2. So it will print 2 star. When here is a 2 and here is a 1 is 3, then it will print 3 star. Like that it will print. And might be people confused why we have taken this print. So let me remove and show you what will be happen. See, because of this, we are getting all the things in the one single line. So to avoid such things, we are taking one print statement to print blank space. So after printing this entire statement, it will going to print one blanks. Because of that, it's coming to the new line. So the people might be thinks why we are using this one. If we remove this one, then it will print like that only. No. Let me show you and let me remove this one also. See, the entire thing is coming like this only. It will entirely print one by one. But we don't want one by one entire things. Because of that only we have did like that. So let me comment this one. And let's see next problem. So the next problem is write a program to print inverted right angle triangle with star symbol. So what is the meaning of the inverted? Inverted means something about the reverse. So here first is 1 star, then 2 star, then 3 star, then 4 star. So in case of inverted, it will first print 4 star, then 3 star, then 2 star, then 1 star. Like that. So let's see how we can achieve that functionality. First, let me copy this one. Yeah. So write a program to print inverted right angle triangle. So we know what is the inverted means reverse. Reverse of this output, what we are currently seeing over the output console. So to invert, we no need to do much things. Simply copy this entire thing, paste here. Let me remove the comments. Yeah. See, the shortcut to apply the comment is control question mark. And if you press the same key again, then it will remove the comment also. So with the help of the same shortcut keyword, we can add the comment and we can remove the comment. So keep in mind, I need to print the star. So for that, it will start from maximum 1. So max is the n minus x. And let me print C. That's it only. What I have changed, initially we are printing from 0 to n. So because of that only I have taken x. X is nothing but the each and every element which is present in the n. So for example, n is the 4, then it will 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. But here what I have did, I have to print in the reverse order. So what I have did, I have reversed the things. I have started from maximum. So what is the maximum? Maximum is the n. And I have did n minus x because initially n equals to 4 and x equals to 0. So 4 minus 0 equals to 4. Like that, it's printing this one. So I hope you get clear idea because it's a very simple. If you have get clear idea about right angle triangle, then you can easily print the inverted right angle triangle with the star symbol. So let me comment this one. So the next problem statement is write a program to print pyramid. So we all know the shape of the pyramid. So let's start. First, let me copy this statement and print here. So we need to print the pyramid. So let's start. So these two things we required compulsory. Let me copy this one. Yeah. So we need to print the star. For that, print, then star. We have to print the pyramid shape. So we know at the pyramid, the first star should be in the middle. So we need to print the space also. Let me show you how. So first let me show you the random pyramid shape. 1 second. So you will get clear idea. Star pyramid shape thing. 1 second. See this one. The pyramid look like this. So our first star should be in middle. And here we need to print some space. And here also we need to print some space, and here, not here at last. So consider, so imagine here some spaces we need to add. So this one only I was trying to tell you. So this is the trick. So how we can do, how many star or how many space we need to print for that. So we need to print space for that in the double code, and then to print star, so multiply with star, then how many times. So I need to print n minus I minus 1 time. I need to print the star. I need to print the space how many times? N minus I minus 1. It means when x, or not I, 1 second, x. So it means in first row, how many space I want to print. So n is nothing but the 4. So 4 minus 0, and 4 minus, initially for example x equals to 1. So 4 minus 1 is nothing but 3. So 3 minus 1 is nothing but 2. So I want to print 2 space then star. Then how many star I want to print? So I want to print star how many times? X time. Let me run. See, here we are getting one error, invalid syntax. We need to do concatenation. For that we are using plus symbol. Then let me run. See, but it is not printing properly. 1 second, let me add space, then run. Yeah, and here also I need to add space. Yeah, this is how we can achieve the pyramid shape. So see, here I have added 2 space initially, or you cannot say 2 space, you can say n minus x minus 1. And here also I have added 1 space manually to achieve this pattern. So if I increase the n, so we will get clear output. Let me run. See, this is now look like exactly star. So to achieve this star pattern, I have added space manually here, and here with the help of the logic I have added star. So I have added space. So how many space I am adding? N minus x minus 1. So n is nothing but the range, and x is nothing but the each element what we are doing, what we are taking every time with the help of x, and minus 1 is the constant value. So this is how we can print the pyramid shape. So I hope you get clear idea. Let me comment this one. So the next problem is invert the pyramid. The same like what we have did for the triangle, the same we have to do for the pyramid also. Like this lower part should be upper and this upper one will be lower. Like that we need to do. So first let me copy the statement. Copy these things. Then paste here, and let me copy this entire thing and paste here. And the shortcut key to remove the comments in one shot is a control question mark. Yeah, I'm going to modify this one only. So here n minus x, that's it. Initially we are starting from the x will start from 0, so like that it will print. So now to reverse, I'm starting from the max, see, like this only, n minus x, and here it will like this. See why? Because initially when we are doing for the pyramid shape, then we need to print some space at initial level only. But when we are printing the inverted pyramid, at that time, at the first time, we don't want to print any space. It should be continued line. So initially x equals to 0, it means 0 space. So because of that only we have not printed any space. Then second, x equals to 1. So because of that only we have printed 1 space. Then x equals to 3. So we have printed 3 space. Like that we have did. So because of that only we are printing. So we are writing x here. And here to reverse, I have write n minus x. What we have did in the right angle triangle also. So this is how we can invert the pyramid shape. So I hope you get this one also. Let me comment this one. Now one last problem, which is combination of the pyramid and inverted pyramid shape. So basically that shape is called diamond shape. So let me tell you how it look like that will consider entire this one and pyramid shape from here. So that's called diamond shape. So this is the problem statement. Write a program to print the diamond shape with print here. Yeah. So the problem statement, write a program to print diamond shape with star symbol. So let's see how we can achieve. So that is nothing but the combination of a pyramid. So this is the code for the pyramid. Simply copy this one and paste here. Let me remove the comments. So let me run. So it's printing like that. Then here below we need to print the inverted pyramid. So what we can do, simply copy the code for the inverted one, this one, and paste here. One second. Yeah, see. So this is the star pattern with the help of, so this is the diamond pattern with the help of star. So what I have did, I have first write this pyramid code, then I have written this inverted pyramid code. That's it. So these all the problems we have seen how we can solve with the help of for loop. And one more thing, here I have seen some new concept also, like and in the print statement, and we have seen what is the use of the and. Like I'm repeating again, and is used to print the statement in the same line. It will not go to the next line. Because of that only we are using the and keyword. Then we have seen many things like nested for loop also we have seen. Wait, I will show you. One second. See, we have seen what is the nested for loop. Nested for loop is nothing but if we are using a for loop inside the another for loop, such type of for loop is called nested for loop. And sometimes it is all people also call it as a inner for loop. So these also new things we have seen here. Then we have also see little bit about ASCII code. So what is the ASCII code? I'm repeating again. ASCII code is the nothing but the number given by the system to alphabets to remember the alphabets. So for a capital A, it start from the 65 and go up to the next, up to Z, like that. This is also we have seen. Then we have also seen the typecasting, which is we are already familiar with the typecasting, but previously we are doing for the int. This time we have did for the string. So this is the entire thing what we have learned, and I hope we have clear idea how we can use the for loop. Because in the last video only we have seen on different problems and what we have solved with the help of the for loop. And this is the also very good example how we can print the star based on our requirement with the help of the for loop. So thank you so much for watching this video, and please like and subscribe.